welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssa, and this is kind of a mishmash channel, but one of the big things that I do here is budgeting. And we are a family of 4 with 2 very young little ones. We are currently on a financial journey trying to pay off just under $10,000 worth of debt, gain financial freedom, and try to buy our first house. That is our big goal right now. If that is a journey that you are interested in following, then go ahead and hit subscribe. Today we are doing a budget with me for the month of June. We are going to go ahead and budget for all 5 weeks of June. We do cash stuffings, however we do most of our spending with our debit card. So it's a little confusing, especially since I don't use prop money, I use real money. So I have to go to the credit union and exchange things and figure things out and all that. But it's what's working for us so far. Obviously, we will change it if we need to, because that is the great thing about budgeting. It is very personal. So yeah, I am going to go ahead and get started. And in case you are new, shoot, I really felt like there was something else that I wanted to say besides the fact that we cash stuff, but we don't spend cash. Don't remember what it was. If I remember, I will let you know. All right, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit. Oop, that was too far. So sorry. All right, we are going to go ahead and these are not the budgeting sheets that I usually use. Well, they are, but I printed them out in black and white instead of color just because I don't know. I'm probably going to rewrite everything, but if I don't, I don't know. We'll see. All right, so this is for June, week 1. And that is going to run from May 29th through June 4th. All right, you know what? This is probably going to take forever. I'm going to go ahead and speed up the footage while I put all the dates in. Okay, so I don't know if you noticed, but I messed up a couple of times, and that's okay. I don't have an erasable pen. I really want one. I have one on my Amazon wish list, but it's not in the budget yet. So I remembered, by the way, what it was I wanted to say. If you are new here, we are currently working on an even lower income than we normally have. So we are pulling money from savings. We have enough in savings to be okay pulling from it. And we do have an emergency fund separate from our savings. Basically, we're just giving the money a purpose. We would be spending it anyway, and this way we are able to kind of control how much of our savings we're spending. So we have 2 lines here. If I manage to get a job, besides right now I am doing freelance writing, and every once in a while I do DoorDash. Actually, I've only done it once so far. I made a video about it. You can go back and watch it. It was kind of a disaster, but that's okay. I am definitely interested in trying it again. Anyway, if I have regular income, we will probably add a second line here. But for the time being, my husband gets paid bi-weekly, and then any income that I earn, we stuff on the off weeks. And then everything else we pull from savings to total $500. Obviously, in the future, once that is run out, then we will have to make do with less if we have to make do with less. But for the time being, we are stuffing $500 every single week. So I will just fill that out as we go. The other thing of note, whether you are new or not, we do live with my parents. As of right now, I have removed our rent and utilities section because we realize we have debt we need to pay off, if you noticed in my little intro. So we went ahead and ran our free credit reports, and looked at our credit scores and everything, because we do really want to buy our own house. That is on the horizon. It has become more to the forefront of what we want to do, which is kind of why I'm doing this budget with me, because we're reassessing everything. So that's our new goal, and we realized that my husband's credit score is really bad right now because he has a couple of medical debts that we kind of knew about, but we forgot because it had been so long, and then also he's got student loans. So the total for that is just under $10,000, and to start out with, because nothing currently has minimum payments, we don't have a payment plan with anybody, and right now the student loans are not gaining interest because of the pandemic. It's still on hold. So for the time being, we are just going to be putting $80 per week towards the debt until we decide that we need to do something different. So for the time being, that's what we're doing. And with that, we will pay off both of the medical bills within June's budget. So that is the big new thing. We also did combine, we had car maintenance and car repairs. We put them together and they're just car now. Also, we moved gifts to revolving funds, and I think I had already done this, but we moved date night to cash envelopes because that is going to be more of a priority. So I think that that is everything that I need to say at the beginning, and then we're just going to go ahead and budget really fast. I've got my computer off to the side to kind of keep an eye on what my numbers are, because my husband and I did sit down and we talked through everything. We figured out exactly where we need our money to go for the month of June. We're going to see how June goes and then go from there as far as July. All right, so off we go. So every single week we're going to do a debt payment of $80. And then Allstate, we are going to go ahead and pull anything that we don't already have in our envelope by the time it's due. We're going to pull and do a full 6-month payment. So we did the math on how much it is per 6 months, because it is less if we do it that way than paying it per month. So we did the math on, for 6 months, every week we would need to stuff $40. So we're going to just go ahead and start making that what we stuff for Allstate every week. The Verizon, we are doing $50. This might change a little bit. We are going to go and look at our Verizon bill, kind of itemize it, and see if we're paying for things that we don't need to be paying for, because it feels like we're paying a lot more than we should be. So that brings our bills total to $170. And that means that our remaining is $330. And since this is the same every single week, I'm going to go ahead and speed the clip up and go ahead and fill that in. Okay. Groceries, gas, and fast food are all going to be the same for all of the weeks, so I'm going to go ahead and go through and do those. The only thing is that with groceries, we are stuffing our $50 per week, and then one of the housemates, possibly more. This is for groceries and fast food, actually. We may get some cash from other housemates because we go out and do grocery runs and fast food runs more often. But what we are stuffing for ourselves is $50 for groceries, $30 for gas, and $20 for fast food. Our fast food budget used to be a lot higher. We are trying to cut back on that now that I am not in school. I'm taking the summer off. And my son does not have his early intervention daycare during the summer either, so we're just not quite as busy. So we should be able to get away with not doing fast food as often. Gas, I'm hoping 30 is going to be enough. We're not going as many places, but also gas prices are going up, so we'll see. Groceries, 50, that should be plenty. We do have food stamps, and then in addition to that, like the main reason that we need to stuff anything, since we do get the food stamps, is that we have to get like dog food and stuff like that, and that all we decided to do groceries. So like I say, dog food, any cleaning supplies, shampoos, if we need medicine for the kids, that comes out of grocery. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and fill that in on each one, and I think that's the last one that's going to be the same on every week. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and finish the cash envelopes for each week, and then we'll move on to the revolving funds. So for cash envelopes for week 1, Dylan, I, the kids, and clothing are all going to get $8 a piece. Just because we can't quite do the $10 that we've been stuffing, but if we take $2 each out, we've got enough elsewhere, so hopefully that all works out. Family fun is going to get $5. That is something we don't want to, get rid of it entirely, but we're hoping that our next outing is going to be a little less expensive. Entertainment is going to get $8. Date night is going to get $15. Like I say, that's kind of a priority. We're trying to really make sure that is, that our relationship is a priority. Giving is not getting anything this week. Also, if you're new, giving, we don't donate to nonprofits right now. The biggest thing that we do is we keep a couple of dollars each in our wallets to give to people on the street corner. We have a lot of people that are out asking for money, and we have a couple of people that we kind of see on a regular basis, and we try to make sure that we always have $1 or $2 for them. But this week we already have some in our envelopes, so I'm not super worried about stuffing that this week. We will get back to stuffing it in week 2. All right, miscellaneous, we want to keep that close to $50. I'm not entirely sure how much is left in there right now, but we decided that $20 per week through June should hopefully keep us at around $50. Miscellaneous is for anything that doesn't quite fit in one of the other categories, or if we accidentally go over in a category, then we pull from miscellaneous. So that puts our cash envelope total for this week at $180, which gives us the remaining of $150. All right, so for week 2, we are going to do the same 8, 8, and 8. And 8, that was only 3 8s. Family fun's going to get 5. Entertainment's going to get 8. Date night is going to get 15. Giving is going to get $2. Miscellaneous is going to get 20. And so we have 182 for a remainder of 148. Okay. Next up, week 3, we're going to be able to go back up to 10. You will see, I believe it's in our annual funds, we're going to have something that is no longer being paid by week 3. So for week 3, we're going to be able to go back up to 10, 10, 10, and 10. Family fun is still going to get 5. Entertainment is up to 10. And then date night's going to get 15. Giving is going to get 2. And, oh my gosh, I can't write today. And miscellaneous is going to get 20. And that gives us a total of 192 for a remainder of 138. Okay, and then week 4. If I can flip the page. All right, week 4, we're going to go ahead and, again, get the 10, 10, 10, and 10. 10, 10, 10, and 10. Oh my gosh, my contacts, man. I'm not sure about contacts for me. We're still in the trial phase. This week we are able to bring family fun up to 10. Entertainment is also getting 10. So we're going to get a lot of 10s that week. Date night is going to get the 15. And giving is going to get 2. Miscellaneous will get the regular 20. And that gives us a total of 197, meaning that we will have a remainder of 133. And I trust my math today because I am literally doing it in a Google spreadsheet. And I put in all the, those things, formulas. So it should all be correct. Week 5, so we are all the way at the end now. And that is going to be, again, 10s pretty much all the way down. So 10, 10, 10, 10, up through date night. So 10 and 10. Date night's going to get 15. Giving gets 2. Miscellaneous gets 20. Giving us a total of 197, which means there's a remainder of 133. All right, so next we're going to look at revolving funds. So these are the ones that we need to dip into more than once a year. Or also, it might just be variable. Like with car, that's for things like oil changes and stuff, but also for new tires or anything like that. Netflix and Hulu, the reason that they're in revolving funds and not bills is because We pay those with $50 gift cards. So just any time that it comes up due, we will buy a $50 gift card. Netflix we share with a couple of different housemates. Hulu we cover, like that's just, we pay for that ourselves. We do also have Disney Plus. That comes out of our Verizon bill, which is one reason that that is so high. And I think we could actually save if we move that to bundle it with Hulu. That's something I need to look into. All right. So anywho, also new phone. I don't need a new phone yet, but my phone is starting to glitch out just a little bit. So I wanted to start putting aside money for that. My husband needs to build a new computer. Daisy and Paladin, those are for our business expenses. Since we don't have true business accounts yet, we just set aside a little bit of money in case we need to buy something for our, this would be for my YouTube. He has a blog that he is running. Plus he also is working on writing novels, comics, movies, whatever. Actually, he doesn't work on comics. I don't know why I said that. My ex-husband works on comics, and he actually lives with us, so that's a whole different thing. School is for school supplies, or also just general office stuff, like I need new ink. That's going to come out of this as opposed to one of our business accounts, or business envelopes. And then also for extracurricular type activities, like when my son has tumbling, that comes out of here. Okay, I think that's the explanation for everything. I still cannot see out of my left eye because my contact is trying to mess up. So speaking of contacts, glasses and contacts here, is going to get $10 across the board. So glasses and pet are both getting $10 for every single week. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill that in real fast. And I forgot to mention, actually, as far as the Daisy and Paladin, we actually also are about to start a podcast. So we might also need stuff for that. I'm not sure. I know he has a mic. He wants me to get one too. I might be able to just film on my phone, or not film, but record. I'm not sure. But we're going to talk about scary books, mostly. But it's definitely going to be a literary podcast. And mostly we're going to be focusing on horror stuff. All right, so car for week 1 is getting 15. Netflix is not getting stuffed that week. Hulu is going to get, I believe, $10. Yeah, Hulu is getting 10. Gifts is going to get 30 because I do need to buy end of year gifts for my son's teachers. New phone is, I believe, not getting, new phone and computer build are not getting stuffed week 1. Neither is Daisy or Paladin or school, for that matter. That brings us to a total of 75, which gives us a remaining of 75. So we will go ahead and do the revolving funds for each week. So week 2, car is again getting 15. Netflix is getting nothing that week either. Hulu is going to get 10 again, and that will get us to the point of being able to pay for the $50 gift card. So the following week, we're going to start stuffing way less. Gifts is going to get 10, and that's probably going to be our pretty much standard for the time being. We will probably bulk it up closer to August because all our family birthdays start in August. For week 2, new phone is going to get $1, and computer build is going to get $1. Daisy and Paladin are each going to get $2. And school is getting $1. That gives us a total of 62, which means a remainder of 86. Okay, week 3, I am about to lose my contact. I should have brought my eye drops down here, and I didn't. To be fair, I have had them in all day, so I'm not surprised because it is really late at night at this point. Week 3, car is getting 15. Netflix is now going to start getting stuffed more because we're going to have to buy our card in like the end of July to be able to use it in August. Or actually, no, we have to buy it in August, but still, we want to make sure that we've got enough in there, so we're going to start stuffing 5. Hulu, we're going to stuff $1 just because we don't want to let that kind of go dormant. Gifts is going to get 10. New phone on week 3, yeah, we're just doing $1 in each new phone and computer build. Daisy and Paladin are each getting $2. And school is getting 3. So that gives us a total of 60, which means we will have 78 remaining. Okay. And then for week 4, car is getting 25 this week. We definitely need to be bulking that up because we need new tires soon. There's other stuff that we're going to need to get repaired on my husband's car. Netflix is going to get the 5. Hulu is going to get $1. Gifts is getting 10. New phone is getting $3. Computer build is getting $3. As you can see, we try to keep these fairly even just because these two are going to have fairly similar prices. New phone actually might be more, I'm not sure. But those are going to have fairly similar prices. And then our business stuff is going to be relatively similar. So we're trying to keep it pretty even at this point. So we're each getting $2 in our business envelopes, and school is getting 5. So that week we will have a total of 76, which means we will have a remainder of 57. All right, and week 5, car is getting 25 again. Netflix is getting 5. Hulu is getting 1. Gifts is getting 10. New phone and computer builds are each getting 3. Daisy and Paladin are each getting 2. School is getting 5, which gives us a total of 76, which means we will have 57 remaining. So, now, on to the annual funds. These are the ones that have a date attached to them, so we know exactly when we're going to need them. And for the time being, we are not going to stuff anything in Orion's birthday because he just had his birthday in April, so that's our younger son. He just turned 1. Zoo membership is not going to get anything that week. Let's see, Masterclass. That is the one where we are stuffing like so much of our money right now because that is getting renewed in mid-June. So we are going to have to stuff $40 this week. Shudder is coming up, I believe, in either late July or early August. I don't have the numbers all in front of me, but it's going to get stuffed with 5. Vacation is going to get 30. We are not actually going on vacation. We're going to go visit family. That trip is in August, so we really need a lot of money, so we're going to try and hit this one pretty hard for the next few weeks. Lucas's birthday is going to get 0. I think everything else down. Yeah, the whole rest of this is going to be zeros this week. So this is all zeros. And that means that our total for that is 75, which gives us a remaining of 0, which is what we want. We are a zero-based budgeting family. All right, so for week 2, we are stuffing 0 in Orion's. We are doing 5 towards Zoo membership. Our membership expired, so we can't go right now, but that's okay. We obviously don't have the time and the gas money right now. But we will hopefully be able to go before the summer's over. Let's see here. Masterclass is going to get another 40 this week. Shudder is going to get the 5. Vacation is going to get 30. Lucas's birthday, we are going to stuff $1. Halloween's going to get $1. Everything is going to get $1 except for the last 2. So these, my husband and I each have car registration in here. We're saving up for Christmas. He's got PlayStation Plus. We are, however, not stuffing for Easter or COSI membership because both of those are not going to be for a while. So that gives us a total of 86, which gives a remaining of 0. So week 3. This is where it starts getting a little bit different. Orion's birthday is still getting 0, and Zoo membership is getting 5. This time, Masterclass is going to get 32, and that will be enough to be able to pay that off. Shudder is going to get the 5. By the way, that is a streaming service for horror stuff. So that is for my husband. He loves horror movies so much. And we do watch stuff together on that, but I don't usually watch it by myself. Vacation is going to get the 30 again. Lucas's birthday is going to get, we're going to do the same thing. It's all $1 up through the Pontiac registration. And then Easter and COSI are not getting anything. So our annual total for this week is 78, which gives us the remaining of 0. All right, week 4. Oh my gosh, why am I having so much trouble turning pages? All right, week 4, we are going to do, I keep checking to make sure I'm still recording. Good. Week 2, we are going to do 0 for Orion, 5 for the Zoo. Masterclass does not need anything anymore, so Shudder is going to get the 5. Vacation is now going to get bumped up to 40. Lucas's birthday is going to get $1. Halloween is getting $1. Key registration is getting $1. Christmas is going to get $2. PlayStation Plus is going to get $1. Pontiac's $1. And these last 2 are 0. That gives us a total of 57. Remaining 0. And I believe that week 5 is an exact copy. It is. So we're going to do 0, 5, 0, 5, 40, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 0, 0, 57, and 0. All right. So we will see how this goes. We also decided, because if you notice, we don't have anywhere that we're setting aside money for a house. So obviously we're going to need a down payment if we want to buy a house. So what we're going to do is at the end of June, anything that's left in our cash envelopes, except maybe giving and miscellaneous, we might leave those two. But anything that's left in our envelopes that we have not spent through June, at the end of the month, that's going to go into savings for a house down payment. That's where we're at right now. We might change our minds. We might figure out that something else is going to work different. I don't know. But this is where we're at right now. Like I say, you know, budgets are very personal, and they're not just personal to each person. They're also personal to each situation. So as things change, your priorities shift, and you have to make changes and figure out what's working best for you in that moment. So this is what's going to work best for our family this month, and it might change next month. I don't know. We might even change it in the middle of the month. Who knows? But as of this moment, this is exactly what's going to work best for us. And we are very excited to start down the path of buying our own house. So I will see y'all later. I am still not entirely sure what my upload schedule is going to be. I think this video is actually going to go up after the cash stuffing. So you'll probably have already seen me cash stuff this, because I think I'm recording this early in the week, but I think I'm going to upload this on Saturday, just because if I don't, then my cash stuffing would end up on Saturday unless I commit to doing 3 days a week, which I'm not quite ready to do yet. So with that in mind, I will see you on Wednesday, likely for the cash stuffing for week 2. Because you probably already saw week 1. And I'm going to stop rambling now. But anyway, if you wanted to leave me a comment, I would greatly appreciate it, and I will respond when I have a moment. And if you liked this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more of this, go ahead and hit subscribe. And I will see y'all later. Bye!